Now, as I'm speaking, I can feel the pressure of a woman trying to force me to be more explorative than she. I for one, do not want a woman like that in control of my government. See, this is not to speak of these issues as unheard of. This is the reality of the situation. Right now, I'm living in this woman's shadow. When I know what to do, I know how to delegate. I know how to control, and I know how to do it civilly, and I know how to be 100% certain that these things don't fall. I know how to tell the truth when behaving civil, and I can be just as dominant as any man that's out there. And now I want to build. And I'm suffering from an illusion. I know how to save money. A man will learn how to do these things early in life. I know how to apply money where it belongs so that it continues to grow. While a woman takes that money and goes out and spends it on, in most cases, nothing. And then she has to go back to her father. Or she has to find another man. She has been suffering from a lack of control for the longest time. And somewhere in this system, this is being deemed okay. How many women do you see that are willing to go out there and fight with a man? Doesn't happen very often. Let me ask another question. Instead of putting them up against each other, how many women do you see are willing to stand up and fight with her man? You see, what I'm seeing is, in most cases, they'd rather not have one. They'd rather go through life messing around and giving people diseases instead of staying clean, finding a partner, and going forward in progression. Why does this issue continue? Because they want to be in a higher office. The women's lib movements from the 70s, 80s, and 90s have portrayed us as the enemy. Men, you are now the enemy to a lady in the workforce. See, in this new economy, what they thought was they could just raise prices. This was going to force the people to come out and spend money they don't even have. Now, the lie in October 2008 is that we're entering a recession. This is the explanation. Somehow this problem was just going to work itself out and the economy was just going to become stronger. There's not going to be another threat of another war. No one's going to be able to penetrate our boundaries because we have these big, strong women and they're capable of organizing and they're capable of fighting by themselves. No one can say that a woman isn't capable of grabbing a gun and shooting it. I do question how strong she is when it comes to living through it. You see, what I'm actually capable of seeing is that when women did penetrate not only the workforce, but now we're talking about the military, there's been an allowance of damage happening within the United States that have affected our economy. So now we have the issue. So now we have the issue of the effects of 9/11 and the turn of the century to work through. And you know what? All it's going to take is one or two more tragedies. These tragedies can be of natural happenings or force. And this great land of the United States can become in a grave economic hardship. It's not going to take too much. Just a little bit of pressure. Go ahead, ladies. Act like you can't see it.